This is Lesson 1, Tenses Review. We use the present simple when we want to talk about routines or facts. For example, every month Carla visits her parents. That is a routine. Or, I have 4 brothers but I don't have sisters. That is not a routine, that's a fact. Let's take a quick view. In affirmative sentences, when we work with I, you, we, and they, the verb goes in the base form, but when we work with he, she, it, the verb changes. In negative, we use do or does not, and the verb in basic form, and in questions, we also use the auxiliaries do or does, the subject, and the verb in the base form. We use the present continuous in 3 situations to talk about actions in progress, temporary situations, and future arrangements. For example, I am studying for the final exam. That is an action in progress. Carlos is going to the gym this month. That is a temporary situation. Or, I am having dinner with my parents tonight. That is a future arrangement. To work with the present continuous in affirmative sentences, we use the verb be, am, is, or are, and the verb with ing form. In negative, we use the same verb be, but in negative form, adding not, and in questions, the order changes. The verb be goes at the beginning, then the subject, and the verb in ing form. On the other hand, we use the past simple when we want to talk about completed actions in the past and past habits. For example, Mireia went to the cinema last night. That is a completed action in the past. When I was a kid, I went to the park every day. That is a past habit. Let's take a quick look at the structure. In affirmative sentences, we use the verb in the past form. In negative sentences, we use did not or didn't and the base form of the verb. And in questions, we use did, the auxiliary at the beginning, then the subject, and then the verb in the base form. We use the past continuous when we want to talk about actions that were in progress in the past. For example, I was reading when they called me. I was reading is the action in progress. They were playing when the accident happened. They were playing is the action in progress. To use the past continuous in affirmative sentences, we need was or were plus the verb in ing form. In negative, we use was or were not and the verb in ing form. And in interrogative sentences, the order changes. Was or were goes at the beginning, then the subject, and the verb in ing form. Finally, we use the present perfect to talk about past experiences, but we don't mention when they happened. For example, they have gone to Miami. I don't know when they did that. Or Carla has eaten French food. Once again, I don't know when the event happened. To work with the present perfect in affirmative sentences, we use have or has, the auxiliaries, and the verb in past participle form. For negative, we use have or has not, and the verb in past participle form. And for question, the order changes. Have and has go at the beginning, then the subject, and then the verb in past participle form. Don't forget to read the summary on OpenLMS to get more information and examples. This is the end of Lesson 1. Thank you for watching.